Here for the Daniel Eigenmann Finance Broker Forum. I hope you are all well and having a great weekend. Today I want to talk about what I think is probably the single most important factor when choosing a lender, besides obviously rates and loan features. You know, I've been a mortgage broker long enough to know that everyone has three main questions. And one of them is, how much can I borrow? Well, there's nothing wrong with that question. Obviously, if you've seen a property, you want to know if you can afford it. Or if you haven't yet, and you're still trying to work out what your budget is, you want to find out exactly how much you can borrow, because you don't want to waste your time on properties that you can't afford. You know, you're not looking for $1 million properties if all you can afford is a $650,000 property. I hope that makes sense. So let me get back to your question, how much can I borrow? Well, the answer is going to change depending on which lender you ask. You see, lenders always use a borrowing capacity calculators. Now, we call it a servicing calculator to determine exactly what a person can borrow. What you need to know is that they all use their own calculator. They're all different. They will all give you a different answer. Well, let's take an example. So I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So let's assume that a young couple wanting to buy their first home. Anna works full-time and earns $70,000 a year. John also works full-time and earns $50,000 a year. They have no kids, they have no credit cards, and really no debt. All they do is they spend every month about $2,500 on what we call living expenses. Now, things like groceries, utility bills, phones, internet, transport, going out, insurance, and things like that. So if use that information, and please bear in mind, it is a simple scenario, but with that simple scenario, how much would they be able to borrow? Most of the people I talk to, they would have gone online and used the online servicing calculators, and they would have come up with one answer. If you talk to me, I work with 30 different banks, I will come up with or come back with maybe 30 different answers. But just to give you an example, Anna and John in this particular scenario would be able to borrow a maximum of $800,000 with one lender, and the least any of the lenders would lend John and Anna is $670,000. So you've got the maximum at $800,000, you got the minimum at $670,000. That's a difference of $130,000. All right. So really, what I'm trying to get across here is, depending on who you ask, the answer is going to be different. So I hope you understand exactly what I'm saying here is, now imagine how Anna and John would have felt if they had seen a property and they'd spoken to their one bank and the bank said, oh, you can only borrow $670,000, and they happen to need $700,000. How bad would you think they would feel? See, I guess what I'm saying is, make sure that you shop around, that you talk to different banks and find out exactly what these different banks are going to lend you. So the lesson really is to remember that I believe the single most important factor to base the choice of lender, besides rates and loan feature, is the difference between the lender's borrowing capacity calculators. Really understand how much each bank is going to lend you. And then keep in mind that I've used a very, very simple scenario. The more complex the scenario is, the bigger the discrepancy is going to be between the different lenders. So make sure that you talk to someone like me to find out exactly how much you can borrow. If you've got any questions, if you want to find out for yourself how much you can borrow or need help in choosing a lender and a home loan that is right for you, simply contact me. You can leave a post down there. You can IM me directly, or you can call me on 0412 022 110. All right, guys, until next time, have a great week. Let me know, by the way, let me know if there's anything you want me to cover in any future live videos. Remember, I do that for you, and I'm trying to educate you in helping you choose and manage your mortgages, your home loans. All right, so ciao. See you later. Bye.